Now, I was working on that Stone video, and I told my homie I was going to make a Dr. Stone video, so sorry about that, Dante, but we're going to change to a regular show video. Why? Because I thought it was a great idea while I'm watching this YouTube video. Between Mordecai and Rigby, who was worse of a homie in general, or worst person in general? Top of the head, I say Mordecai. Because when it comes down to Rigby, it comes down to 3 things that make him do foul things to his friends and other people. 1 is because he's literally dumb. 2 is because he acted on emotion. Or 3 because he's trying to prove a point. But Mordecai is either he's selfish, jealous, or not able to act on things he wants. Now, I'm not just saying random stuff. I got evidence for each factor I said about these people. So we're going to start with Rigby. Now, when it comes down to Rigby being dumb, 90% of the stuff he does in the show that's foul to people is for the fact he's dumb. For a main example, when he basically put his friend's soul on the line for a cool bowling ball. Granted, the bowling ball was really dope. Imagine having a bowling ball filled with souls just constantly going around. That's some neat shit. That's some crazy shit. That's something you can flex. You know, how many people in the world can you say really got a bowling ball like that? But it's not like he wanted to sell his friend, so it's just more a spur of the moment. He heard, hey, blah, 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 bowling ball if you win against us. That was Rigby heard. He didn't really pay attention to the part your friend's souls are on the line. Rigby do a lot of dumb stuff for the spur of the moment. And Rigby can really think instead of doing stuff off the spur of the moment. He will be good. Cause then Rigby realized, wait, that was a bad idea. I shouldn't have did that. Then Rigby wouldn't have did it at first. But he don't realize this is a bad idea until later on. If he realized it was a bad idea in the first place for a lot of moments, he wouldn't really have done it. But a lot of times, Rigby just do stuff off the spur of the moment. So that's why a lot of stuff, 90%, maybe 80% of stuff he do that's foul is because he's doing shit off the spur of the moment, or he's just being very dumb. Now we're going down to that 20 to 10% of stuff he do in the show that's foul. When it comes down to Rigby doing stuff because of emotions, we got when Mordecai got accepted to college and Rigby didn't. Now, that is the most foul thing I say Rigby have ever done in the whole entire show. But he only did that because his best friend gonna leave him. Other than that, he really have no one in his life. He don't mess with his brother. Everyone else in his family don't like him. So literally, if Mordecai leaves, Rigby have no one else in his life to care for, no one else to bond with, no one else he really cool with. In reality, Mordecai is the only person that makes Rigby happy, because again, he don't like his brother and his family members don't like him either. So what do you do in that kind of situation? Honestly, not hide just your best friend's acceptance letter. That's not the best thing to do. That's the worst thing to do. But that is the most foul thing Rigby have ever done. And he only did that one time. That's the most foul thing he ever done. And nothing he done ever came close to it. He only did that off of emotions. He didn't do that because, oh, let me hold my best friend. Not at all. And for the last thing, is really proving the point. And the main example for this is when Rigby was about to go on a date with Margaret. Now, the only reason he asked Margaret out was to prove a point that is that simple. Because let's be honest here, Margaret was going out with every dude at the park. She was for the park, bro. Every episode, every time we seen her, she was with another nigga. It wasn't that hard for Mordecai to bag her. It was multiple times where he came close to bagging her, but he still didn't. Rigby just got tired of seeing the shit of Mordecai trying, oh my god, what do I do? When he knew for a fact that it was simple to go out and ask her on a date and for her to say yes. So all he did was prove his point to Mordecai that you stressing over nothing when it's something that is so simple if you just ask. Now, in no way am I saying it's not foul a little bit. There's no way I'm saying it's not a little bit fucked up. But at the same time, Mordecai was never going to ask Margaret out at this point. Like, it took us so long for him to even get close to getting a kiss or ask her on a date or anything along those lines because Mordecai was not putting in work. He was not really trying to go after it. He was not hungry enough to ask her out. No one in the show even believed he was going to do it because he'd been so pussy to do it the whole time. Now, time for why Mordecai 3 things are way worse than Rigby's, and give you an example for each one. Starting off, going to be the fact that he's selfish. Now, a prime example, the main example, everyone knows about this example, is when he was at Muslim Man's wedding. He was supposed to be reading a note that his dad wrote for him for when he gets married. And he read it. And midway, or at the end, I forgot which part it was, Mordecai decided to go on his whole rant about both the girls he was talking to. His ex, basically, and the girl he was currently involved with. He basically took someone else's big moment. This is marriage. If people got 3 big moments in their life, it's going to be being married, graduating, and being born. If people got 3 big moments, being married going to be in that top 3 big moments. If people got 5 big moments in their life, being married is going to be one of those 5. Being married is commitment that you are completely fine with. This is going to be one of the biggest moments in your life. And for Muslim Man, he married the person he loves deeply. This is supposed to be one of the happiest moments in his life, especially he getting a note read to him by his dad that he made for when he gets married. Muslim Man was so overjoyed and emotional about that he couldn't read it himself, so he had his friend, his supposedly trusted friend, to read it for him. And Mordecai decided to go on a rant about himself, about the girls he was dealing with. Bro, that is one of the most selfish things. You took Muscle Man's moment and made it into your own. This was supposed to be his day, and you made it into your own type of thing. That is one of the most selfish things I ever seen. Then you got when Rigby about to graduate. Mordecai, the fact he was jealous of the fact that Rigby is continuously evolving in life, becoming a better person, while he himself was staying stagnant, being complacent, was not going up, or more likely going down in life, while Rigby is on the come up of being better. He was jealous of that. So the fact he wasn't even going to attend his best friend graduation. Like how I said, if you got 3 to 5 big moments in your life, one of those gonna be graduating. So the fact you couldn't attend your best friend graduation, something he wanted to do for himself, the thing that he started off to do to get better in life, and you wasn't attending it, or you was not about to attend it, for the simple fact that your friend is moving up in life and you just jealous of the fact that you stagnant. And the only reason you was fine being stagnant at first, because it's always with one person that you can rely on, that you was always going to be better than. The reason Mordecai was fine with the way his life was going, because at least he know for a fact, hey, even though I'm right here in life, at least I'm still better than Rigby. So when Rigby was actually going up in life, developing, evolving, Mordecai finally learned the fact like, wow, I'm the loser in this case. I'm complacent, I'm stagnant, I got no dreams, no motivations, nothing. I'm just completely stagnant in life, and I'm never going to be better than anyone. I am now the loser in this case, while Rigby, who evolved from being a loser into a better person. So not only this example shows the fact that Mordecai is jealous, it also shows the fact he's also selfish, going back to my other point. Not going for the point of Mordecai not going after things he wants in life. One of the main things, one of the examples I used before, we're going to go back to, is when Rigby asked Margaret out. Rigby literally proved the point how easy it is to ask Margaret out. That's probably one of the most easiest things for Mordecai to do throughout the whole show, but he never took that chance to. He never went after things he really wanted. Or even when he eventually did go after something he wanted, technically you can make a case for some situations where it's like it was really handed to him. He didn't really have to go after it. One of the cases being CJ, because I'm pretty sure in that episode it kind of forced him to go on multiple dates to forget about Margaret. So in that kind of situation, it was really handed to him. He didn't really go after it. He wasn't even interested in most of the dates. He didn't even care for them. Then you got the factor of him working at the park. Nothing wrong with working at the park. Skips works at the park. Muscle Man works at the park. Benson works at the park. But the fact is, Mordecai was mainly being complacent with working at the park. He didn't really like the job. That's why most of the time he was being lazy. Rigby and Mordecai did not like their jobs at the park. Mordecai especially. That's why he was really complacent, stagnant there. He never went after something besides working at the park. He was a really good artist, but it was at the end when he learned to actually go and evolve in life, when he separated from the others to be better as a person, to go find a different career path, something he can actually enjoy. But before that happened, he was complacent, stagnant, and never went after anything better for himself. He never went after Margaret, something he wanted. He never went after a better opportunity than just the park. Mordecai consistently never went after something better and was found to be complacent and stagnant in the position he was throughout multiple episodes throughout the series.
Would you sacrifice, knowing you could die, body by your side, and lie came from dirt, can't go back.